The reason why older generations have this idea that like queer and neurodivergent people never existed in their generation is because it's relatively true, but because they killed them all. An entire generation of queer people died from the AIDS epidemic, and trans people have disproportionately been victims of homicide for decades. By the late 1980s and early 1990s, AIDS had become the number one cause of death of men aged 25 to 44 in the United States. Between 1981 and 1989 alone, there were over 100,000 AIDS-related deaths reported to the CDC, and those numbers are highly inconclusive because a lot of the early cases were underdiagnosed. Lobotomies were performed on women for many, many reasons, but some of the main ones were schizophrenia, depression, and OCD. And people with autism, ADHD, and other neurodivergencies were often targets of lobotomies generally. It was seen as like this miracle cure of unacceptable behavior. And not just lobotomies, electroconvulsive aversion treatment, institutional starvation, and forced castration, otherwise known as conversion therapy, was widely practiced. And this was not just little church camps behind the scenes. This was officially endorsed by the psychiatric establishment throughout the majority of the 20th century. And this became heavily institutionalized after World War II as psychoanalysis and behavioral conditioning framed homosexuality as a disorder or disease. And all of this led to deaths caused by the procedures themselves or subsequent severe physical conditions, many of which pushed people to the point of ending their own lives. Maybe save this video next time someone tries to say that autism or trans people is a product of a new generation. We've just stopped killing people because of it.